High voltage. Mr. Larry Dale. She's all done, bro. And Larry sent this to me because he kept popping these two pills over here. And if you look at the pictures on Facebook, you'll see why. This is the biasing circuit that was in this thing before. The resistors were the wrong value. And I don't understand why the Texas Star capacitors were hooked up out there, but this was broke off. So ultimately what you had was these two pills and these two pills, pardon me, transistors in class B and those in class C. And then as we went along, I figured out that the relay wasn't working and this whole extra key-in circuit didn't need to be in there because it was causing a high input SWR. So I removed all of these caps, and well, here's all the parts that I pulled out that were either in the wrong place, bad, or were not adequate enough. So we got that all squared away. I built a whole new biasing circuit for both sides. New relay, piggybacked onto the key-in circuit, and then added a little bank of capacitors. Now, Larry, when you go to hook this thing up, hook up ground first, or positive first, and then when you hook up the ground, you're going to get a little bit of a shock. It's going to go psh, a little bit of a spark. Now that you've got capacitors on the positive circuit inside the box, it's going to throw off a little bit of an arc. But we're getting 0.3 of a volt on the input transformers, and everything's settled right down. I redid your input tune just a little bit. Changed how this coil was. It was kind of spread out. I moved this output tube around just a little bit and redid the tune, but this thing is really working well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to work on 14 volts flat. 15 volts is floating. 14, there we go. We're going to use a 1,000 watt slug. We're going to look at this in PEP. We're going to have the 5 watt slug and reverse. I got the 5 watt slug and reverse between the Striker 955 and the amplifier. We're going to hit it with the base tube, or the workbench 2 pill. So we're going to do a 2 into an 8, so this is going to be a 2x8. We're going to drive it out to its full potential. So let's start with a baseline, establish what we're putting into everything for drive. So here's just the radio. Hello, audio. Swinging about 80 to 100 watts into it. Here's your input tune. Hello, audio. Nothing. Talking through the box. It's beautiful, right? We're going to kick on a little 2 pill, which we got cranked all the way open. Hello, audio, BBI. Hello, audio, BBI. All right, nothing going into the 2 pill. Let's turn the amplifier on. You're going to love this. Hello, hello, in the corner, in the corner, in the corner, in the corner, in the corner. That's your input tune going into this. It's dead nuts flat. But we have a small problem. We're laying this meter over in a corner. So I'm going to flip this up to 2x. And right here at the 50, that's 1,000 watts. All the way in the corner is $2,000 now. Okay? Hello, audio. That's with 100 watts of drive. Turn the 2 pill on. So we're going to decay about 900 watts. BBI got down. BBI got down. And we've obviously exhausted now the 2,000 watt scale. Click it down to 5. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. 4,000, 5,000. It makes the front of this meter, this slug, read 5 times its actual value. Check this out. Hello, audio. Yep. Hello, BBI. Hello, BBI. Man, isn't that pretty? 22 to 2300 watts on 14 volts. You're going to run an unregulated power supply. you're going to see a little bit more out of this box if you hit it this hard. So, wrap it back up, place these 2 transistors, repaired all the burned up parts over here, replaced these resistors because this one was smoked, replaced the output, it was smoked, put chokes on the positive circuit going over to the bias circuit, rebuilt your bias circuit, added some caps, retuned the whole thing, replaced a little dinky power wire. That's it. Just did my magic to it, brother. And this thing is working like a rocket ship. PVI got down. Larry, I hope you appreciate it and put it to good use. Have fun talking on it and enjoy it, brother. My name is BBI, and without a shadow of a doubt, I am the biggest mud duck in Idaho. Come check us out, www.bbiamps.com. And just to let everybody know, repairs like this are still running about 30 to 45 days behind. I see you guys. I appreciate all your support.